Yeah, hey everyone, what's up? Um, I want I want to come on here and and talk about this again. Um, um, I'm I'm now seeing stories. Um, here's the thing I want to talk about when and the name is in the topic. And the topic we're going to discuss today is why do black men see themselves as victims? And the main reason why they the main reason why I believe they see themselves as victims is be it's because um the victim mentality. You know, the majority of them have the victim mentality complex, and the oh man, and the what I'm seeing is, and they're now just is saying that everyone is out to get them. Here's the thing. Why on earth, like, if you if you're with a girl, who here's the thing. If a black man chooses a girl, who who don't have a father in the home, let's face it, most of the time when I hear, oh, the woman divorced the dad and all that, on, only thing only thing I'm hearing is, oh, the woman broke up the family. But also in the stories that I see the woman being a victim of domestic violence. And all of a sudden, I should believe that the woman is at fault for wanting to get away from for wanting to get away from a situation before it ends up taking their life. So I'm supposed to believe, apparently, that black men are the victims. all the first is the white man is out to get us. Now is the black woman is out to get us. At this point in time, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. At this point in time, black, I'm just gonna say this. At this point in time, blaming black women for the problems of the black men is kind of going out of it's starting to make no sense. Cause first y'all complain about the white man and how they're racist and everything. Then and now y'all saying that the black woman is racist. At this point in time, when are black men going to be held accountable for their behavior? When would that happen? And then I'm seeing people, saying that the black man has a heart. But what about the women of the black community though? What about them? Do they not have a heart? So everything should be focused on the black man and forget about the women, right? Now and now I have and now com- I have a complete understanding of of what the women have been saying all the time. And what men like stock market Steve and others were saying. And the and the and the main thing about it is that hmm, let's just go ahead and let's just I'm going to go ahead and say it. Black men, they have a victim mentality complex, and some of it can be blamed on the black male worshippers. You know, but then I also have a clear understanding. I also have a legit understanding of of what um is of what public offender and others were saying too. – you know And men just want to blame women for for their for their issue. That's all they really want to do. They they whine and complain about women all day, and I'm I'm hearing that that the men that the men I'm hearing that there are young men out here who are tired of hearing about it, and why what I legitimately believe is that sooner or later the all the black men all of the victim mentality that black men have, there's going to be people who get tired of. You met this girl, and just because she did you wrong, that means every woman in the black community does you wrong. I'm and quite frankly, I'm like this. I don't from my experience with black women, they didn't do anything wrong to me. And I'm finally realizing now that everything that black men are saying about black women is stereotyping all black women as the same. All they want to do is make money off of off of saying that all black women are this and all black women are that. Just because you have experiences with one black woman, that means all of them are like that, right? And it shows me that black men really don't take accountability for their actions or for the people they choose to be with. Black women are not your problem. And I know that slavery happened, all right? I know that. But blaming it on today's people, that's not going to get you anywhere. And calling them everything within in the book, that's definitely not going to help solve, you know, or shall I say, that's definitely not going to help you get respect. And it seems to me like black men always want to play victim. Not all, but most. It's not the black woman's fault that you decided to be with a woman who treats you bad. It's your fault. The rest of the black women have nothing to do with it. They don't. Stop blaming all the black women for your problems. As a matter of fact, in general, stop blaming people for your problems in general. Because again, I'm sick and tired of black men making everybody else the scapegoat. Now, does racism exist? Yes, it does. Because clearly there are still ignorant people out here. We can't dispute that. But the actual thing is this: why does everybody have to be blamed for the ignorant people out there? That's why I don't get it. and furthermore, y'all want to put black women down for getting an education and starting businesses, and then you laugh at them whenever something bad happens to them. Why? And this is my question: why should a black woman? Then why should a black woman care about the problems that you go through? Then, since you want to make fun of her whenever something bad happens to her. And uh, just like when the story about what Diddy did to Cassie came out, I saw black men. I saw most of the black men wind up victim blaming Cassie. They wound up blaming Cassie for what happened to her. And and again, but I would say this: at the end of the day, the victim mentality in black men has to end. Do black men go through some things? Sure, but it's not a black woman's job to. It's not a black woman's job to fix you. That is something for a therapist to do. But I forgot. Black men do not want to go to a therapist. They rely on the women to fix them. Well, I should say most black men rely on the black women to fix them, or any other one. And when the woman is tired and she tried everything, then that's when the abuse starts to happen. And and also what I'm saying is, when are black men going to take accountability for their own actions? and stop playing victim. If you killed a woman and you did it because you wanted to, do not use self-defense because you want to try and get out of prison. Don't do that, because that makes everyone who defend themselves in self-defense look like the criminal at the end of the day. And also, when it comes, and also to the black women out there, you have to stop coddling black men. It's not good for society. Like I said, I know y'all been brainwashed to think that you should be there to protect the black man. I understand that. But let me say this. If you're still coddling them, then how are they going going to take responsibility for their actions? If you're always blaming the white man and the black woman for the actions of black men, how on earth are they going to grow up to be men and take accountability for their actions? That's something that the black male worshippers do not want to talk about, because then they gonna have to admit it to themselves that, you know what, maybe blaming everyone, especially black women, for what's going on in the black community is not a good idea. Because think about, in the black community, I'm seeing I'm seeing most black men promote having wives. I'm seeing that, and I'm like, wait a minute. But in the Bible, it says only to have one wife, and there are stories within the Bible that shows how dangerous having two wives are. Now, I must say this: there are black women who are okay with, sharing a man if they believe in the black love. But at the end of the day, it's not right to expect every woman to say yes to it. And I'm and you know, at the end of the day, instead of blaming the women and other races, and especially the immigrants, for what's happening to the black community, maybe black men should reassess things. Like, it maybe is really not good to cheat on your wife. It doesn't matter if you're using protection or not. It's not good. Maybe in your feeble heads it's good, but overall it's not. They make or think about think about like this: when the drugs came into the black community, maybe instead of black men selling the drugs all over the dang community to every man, woman, and child, maybe they should have just gone ahead and said, no, we ain't gonna have this in our community. But at the end of the day, it's sad, but at the end of the day, now to the black women out there who are waking up to what is really going on, my advice to you is to go to college, get your degree, and leave the black community. That's my advice to y'all. But yeah, that's that's my reasons of why I think black men see themselves as victims. Again, there are ignorant people out there who have racist thoughts. You know, you won't be able to get rid of those people. You got uh, changing their minds. Maybe there's a way to change their minds, but at the end of the day, they still going to be who they are. But yeah, I want to thank people who came to the video. Make sure to like, comment, share this video, and and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel, and make sure you're notified whenever I go live. And until next time, peace.